33%. Come on, please. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna cover his eyes. Come on. Hit it. AK Midnight Laminate. Quad 0. 1337 float. Come on. Let's get it.
4. Cachorro!
Boom! Please. We have a Sparkles video. It's titled, I'm So Sorry, Cachorro. It has something to do with me. I'll give you guys that. I haven't watched the video, but we'll see. Oh, boom.
What up, everybody? A couple of months ago, I posted this video. He bought the #1, so I did this. In it, I explained that my good friend Cachorro, who used to own the #1 Dragon Lore, but unfortunately I beat that, sorry mate, had purchased the #1 Midnight Laminate AK.
So he did, and there's some cool things to know about it. Let's take a look. Wait, no, I shouldn't look at the database right now because he already posted the video. It would probably be loaded up, right? Okay, I'll do it this way. No, I'm scared. I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
847, and I decided I wanted an attempt at this #1 myself, so I tried to do all of the contracts leading up to the skins that I needed in low enough float, and eventually we got to the contract that would give birth to the new #1 AK-47 Midnight Laminate, and I said I felt sorry for Cachorro, so if I made this Midnight Laminate and I accidentally beat his because he whacked a whole bunch of crown foil stickers on his, which is even more added expense if it became a #2, then I would give him the #1 that I created just for good measure, because
he's so nice, bro. He's way too nice, honestly. First of all, he should have registered his #1 knight that was lower float than Cachorro's knight. He had 2 of them that were lower, actually, but he didn't. And now he says if he beats his #1 Midnight Laminate, he'll just give it to him. It's crazy. Bro's way too nice. He's way too nice.
I can't just keep continually beating his #1s and
yes, you can.
Show no remorse for it.
Yes, you can.
The contract did not come through. However, he saw the video and he asked me if I would be willing to put together a contract for the new #1 Midnight Laminate with the specific float of 1337, which is obviously a part of his whole thing, part of his YouTube name, part of his gaming alias, a number that he is very, very fond of. And I happily agreed. So I hit up the best man for the job in this scenario.
There we go. That's me right there. I crafted him this trade up.
Tech savvy scientist, and told him I wanted to put together a contract for a 401337 Midnight Laminate. He charged me a pretty fair and reasonable price. The whole thing was $1,150, and for that,
okay, that when he said he charged me, that sounds kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, he paid for the inputs. I didn't charge him anything per se. I just had him pay for the inputs. I think that's pretty fair. I love making trade-ups, so, you know, I didn't charge him any extra for the work. But he did end up sending me a little bit more than what the items are worth. He's very, very generous, and I appreciate him for that. Why he's saying contract and not trade-up? I think that's for monetization reasons. If you say the word trade-up too much, your video has a tendency to get demonetized, and then you don't make any money from YouTube ads. I think that's why.
Money, he gave me a 33.33 reoccurring % chance at the #1 Midnight Laminate, specifically with the 401337 float.
So I did, but there was a little bit more behind that story. It wasn't as simple as he made it seem. I need to explain what happened here, because there was a little bit more behind that story than he made it sound. You want me to open cases against him? Bro, I'm never winning. I'm the least lucky person in terms of case openings. I never open golds, and when I do, well, never compared to how many cases I open. So this is the trade up that I ended up sending to Sparkles. It has his #1 mint fan that he already had. So he was like, yo, would you like to craft or put together a trade up for the #1 Midnight Laminate? I already have this mint fan. I was like, bet, hell yeah, would love to. Then I had to get 4 more inputs. Well, he didn't really tell me how many inputs he wanted, but I wanted to make it a juicy trade up, you know, plus 5 fillers. That's what I ended up doing. And then he also wanted the 1337 float. Wait, this is not what the contract ended up being, I don't think, because yeah, I think I used a slightly different input because I did make the float 1337. But what I tried to do before is I tried to make the last filler. I tried to make the float of the last filler such that not only is it a 1337 float, but 339. Okay, how do I do this? 8. I wanted to make the float more special than that. 1336. So 5 should be 1337. There we go. I wanted to make it 1337, 420, 69. So the way you do that is you set the float of the last filler exactly so that it's the float that you want. So I'm gonna try to do this here. It might take me a little bit. So if I want 420, that'll be 2. And what is it? So 1337 is of course Leet. 420 is of course the Zaza weed number. And 69 is 69. Do I need to explain that? I don't think so. So 1337, 426, 3. If I'm a little careful about it, this will turn into 69. That was too high. 67. Okay, we're close. We're close. Now the issue is, of course, 68. All right, the next one is gonna be the 69. The issue is, of course, how do you, if you want to get this float, this specific float, you need to craft a Scout Acid Fade with this exact float. How do you do that? Because these are already set in stone. I already bought these. Then I had to craft the last one. Well, the way you do it is you buy a bunch of Industrial Safe House Collection skins, like 50 of them, with around the right average float to create this acid fade. Then you do the math, you calculate every single combination, and believe it or not, most of the time, if you have 50, 60 skins, there's gonna be a combination that'll give you the right float. Of course, trying to trade up to the acid fade is not that simple. Take a look at the acid fade, specifically the Safe House Collection. Of course, there's 3 mil-spec inputs. I'm sorry for your ears, boys. I have no idea what that was. There's 3 mil-spec inputs, so the best you can do is 33%. So I put together many trade-ups. I think like 3 or 4 trade-ups. Trying to get this final acid fade. It just didn't want to happen. It didn't want to happen. So I found a combination for sparkles that was 1337 and then random digits. And that's what we did. So let's keep watching the video.
I was all ready to film the video with Cachorro, hopefully for a 1 in 3 make an incredible new number 1 with a custom float to make him happy. And then
Sparkles, I'm sorry, but I got a new top number 1 in the world in CS2. I need to talk to him. Wait, what is this? I don't know what this skin is, actually. I don't know.
I saw this video. Now, I haven't watched it yet, so let's enjoy a little bit of it together.
Even though I already have a verbal...
Okay, this is kind of funny. I'm watching Sparkles' video, and in Sparkles' video, he's watching Cachorro's video. Reactionception.
...agreement with Sparkles, whereby he'll make a trade contract for the world-class K47 Midnight Laminate with 1337 float. And if it works out, the skin will be given to me as a gift right now. Even if he gets it, it won't be the skin with the best float in the world. That's because...
Wait, what?
The famous Brazilian singer-dancer with over 4 million Instagram followers even participated in the vacation with it and everything. Anyway, this guy was lucky enough to drop the new world-class K47 Midnight Laminate in the weekly giveaway.
That's right. After
Are you kidding me? Wait, I had no idea. Wait, there's a new number 1? I'm not gonna check the database, because if he beat it, then it would be up there already. I had no idea. What the fuck?
Effort and preparation, there had been a new number 1 Midnight Laminate dropped to some...
No! Quad 012? Wait, are you kidding me? I thought it was gonna be number 1. Fuck, I thought this was number 1. The 1339, and then the 1337 would have been perfect because it would have had the perfect float and it would have been number 1. GG.
Somebody in-game, and that
GG.
float was even lower than the float that we were planning to create. The video goes on to explain that Cachorro actually bought this new Midnight.
Yeah, the video was AI dubbed by YouTube because Cachorro is a Brazilian streamer. And I'm guessing Sparkles doesn't understand Portuguese. I don't understand Portuguese, hence the AI dub.
Laminate from the dude.
But the one I sent to Sparkles, the trade up, will still give a 1337 if he hits it.
To be honest, but hey, these things happen. Sometimes your floats just get beaten. I'm sure Cachorro knows all about that. Let's watch a little bit more of this video.
I stuck...
Bro just said, I'm sure Cachorro knows all about that. He's of course talking about the Dragon Lore. Oh man, that rubbing it in the wound is crazy.
5 chrome stickers on the skin. Each sticker, old man, $OX5.
Should not have done that. Jumped the gun for sure on the stickers.
When this skin stopped being top 1 in early June, Sparkles felt sorry for me. Sparkles man...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but he could have known that that was not going to stay number 1. What's the lowest float? MP7 Fade. 5 zeros and a 3. So, like, similar collections have way lower number 1 floats than that was. So, I mean, it was pretty obvious that that was never staying number 1.
Managed to gather enough items to attempt another trade-up. Only this time
Wait, what's this?
to get a Midnight Laminate with a float of 1337.
He's doing one
but
too?
No longer the world top 1.
It would unfortunately be the number 2 if I made it.
So I offered R $3,100, and he accepted.
It looks like he actually paid less for this number 1 than he did the last number 1. This specific trade-up contract is actually going to cost me more than he paid the last number 1 and than he...
Wait, what? He paid less than $1,000 for the new number 1? Oh my god, that's pretty cheap. Just using it as a filler is almost as valuable. Both through a drop in a week. GG, there's my luck. I mean, hey, there's so many people playing CS. Just because 2 got dropped doesn't mean that you're unlucky that you didn't get one.
He paid for this new number 1.
So if I already have an agreement with Sparkles, where he already has a contract prepared that can generate a K47 Midnight Laminate 0.001337, 01337, I'll craft this one that Sparkles will create, because then, regardless of the position in the world ranking, the skin will have a meaning, it will have an importance, it will have a 337...
It looks like he wants to put 4 keyed stars stickers.
That's kind of cool. I'm gonna say it. That's kind of cool. Put a 5th one on the wood though, on the stock. That would be very cool.
Is on it. Interesting craft. Everyone's got their own taste. And he's going to save that craft for, hopefully, the AK that I managed to trade up for him.
By the way, this is kind of funny. I did this trade up. I put it together like 2 months ago. So, I completely forgot I even did this. My Discord admin, Admiral Atomic, he's in chat right now. He messaged me. He's like, watching Sparkles this video. What a nice surprise. You're in it. I'm like, what? I'm in a Sparkles video again? I had no idea. I completely forgot I did this for him.
Sent me a message on Discord saying the following. Let me know if you'd still like to record the top 1 AK together, because, for those who don't know, Sparkles asked me to participate in his video.
I did send him this message. I had no idea that the AK had already been beaten and it would be the new number 2. He had to inform me. So it looks like he would still like this AK because it will have the 1337, and he's not going to care too much that it's not the number 1 float. He already owns the number 1 float. This would be the new number 2, but with a specific custom float that he's after. That is the story so far behind this AK that hopefully we managed to create today. These items have been sitting in my storage unit for a little while. I thought that me and Cachorro may film the video together, but given our differing time zones and given the language barrier, we'd probably both have to have translators, and given the fact it won't even be a number 1 anymore, I guess we're just gonna do this solo. But if we hit it, we're still gonna send it over to him as a gift for free. A little sorry.
What a nice man, bro. Literally sending him crazy expensive items for free. What a legend. Sparkles is a legend, man.
For beating your Dragon Lore gift. So there's...
I mean, look, I get it. You feel kind of bad about beating it, but at the same time, if you're gonna craft number 1s, you're gonna beat number 1s. That's just how it is.
There's only one thing left to do.
Wait, he's just jumping right in? Oh, okay. I was expecting, you know, some warm-up trade-ups or something. He's just jumping right in. Let's see. I'm excited.
That is attempt this bad boy. I have to make sure we are putting the correct floats up in here.
Come on, bro,
otherwise, there ain't gonna be no 1337 if we hit it. It's looking good. It's looking like we have everything we need in the contract for Cachorro's 1337 midnight.
Please let it hit.
For the
let it hit.
Out of 3 chance. There is a 66% chance that we hit the Ascent collection.
Yeah, check this out. The Royal Guard, it's kind of unfortunate.
There is a
the float 0.000010. It's almost 5 zeros. Almost 5 zeros. I mean, obviously he wants the Midnight Laminate, but if it's the Royal Guard, if it was 5 zeros, honestly, the price difference would be kind of nuts. 5 zeros versus 4 zeros is a big difference, even if it's a 4 0 and 1.
66% chance that we hit the Ascent collection. That is great news. However, we could be hitting the Royal Guard instead of the Midnight Laminate. We also could see the Nitro. We've seen the Nitro so many times in
not
so
the
many
Nitro.
fails, and
Not the Nitro.
Gets increasingly more depressing every single time we see it. And then we have a very small chance at the Orc Pit Viper. Specifically,
not this one either, please.
7%. And that would also absolutely suck if we hit it. Is the Royal Guard going to be the number 1?
No, there's 5 0
I don't
Royal
think
Guards.
so, but let's have a little look. Our Royal Guard would be 4 zeros and a 1-0. And the number 1...
Yeah, there's a 507 Royal Guard. I think Drutta owns this, I want to say.
Royal Guard is 5 zeros and a 7. So it wouldn't even be the number 1, it would be the number 2. Basically, we do not want anything whatsoever apart from the Midnight.
This video came out 1 hour ago. We're watching it pretty early.
Laminate. For the 33%, for all the time and effort and money that's gone into this, fingers crossed we can get this for you, Cachorro. This would feel...
Come on, man. If he hits it, you know, some part of me is going to be like, I helped him do it. I really hope he can hit it.
Feel especially good because we wouldn't actually be beating his number 1 that he just bought for a change. We'd be creating the number 2 with the custom float. So let's count this bad boy down. Woo! It's low odds. It is low odds.
Come
but
on,
that's what we love
33%.
to do on this channel. We
Come
take
on.
risks and we dream.
33%. Come on, please.
My eyes.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna
Two.
cover his eyes. Come
One.
on. Hit it. AK
Number
Midnight
two,
Laminate. Quad
Midnight
0.
Laminate
1337
with
float. Come
one
on. Let's get it.
foot. 4. Cachono!
Boom! Please. Please. Midnight Laminate. Midnight Laminate. Midnight Laminate.
Come on,
Midnight
man.
Laminate.
I want to see that Midnight Lamb.
AK.
I really want to see
Please.
that Midnight Lamb.
Please, bro. Please. Please. No! 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 Oh my god. No. That's so bad.
I saw the purple. I saw so
Oh
much
my God.
purple in the background, and I was like, we've hit it. And
Oh
then,
my god.
guess what? Absolute depression session.
Oh my
nitro.
God.
Bruh.
No, it missed. It was a 2 in 3 chance to hit the Ascent collection, and he hits the Nitro. Sparkles, I'm so sorry, man. That sucks. Damn, bro. That's crazy.